Hello, this is KYC News. We have provided you with relevant and reliable information for the day. First and foremost, we wish him good health and heartfelt desire. Football's happiest moment is a goal and the referee's whistle, but officiating is the hardest thing in all sports. Sometimes we congratulate them for making the right call, and other times we chastise them for being even if they're right. Some referees have brought more joy and fun to football than a goal whistle, and today we commemorate them. Top 10 funniest referee moments. The Fernanda joke: each player was hell-bent on scoring and beads of sweat were rolling down their cheeks by halftime of the Ecuador friendly on June 3, 2019. On that day, Brazilian referee Fernando Colombo held the whistle for the match. For a few years, she worked as a model, then moved on to sports analysis before deciding football officiating was the best job for her. Colombo was known for her funny pranks that added fun to soccer in situations like friendly matches. During this match, Fernanda called Barcelona Sporting Club midfielder Damian Diaz near and threatened to pull a warning card. Just wait, she'll pull out a handkerchief and wipe her face with it. What a farce! 9. Referee red card. Everything about soccer is taxing on the body, and that stress hit a linesman straight in the tummy. He jogs and races across the field to ensure fair play, and just before a corner kick, he felt a rumble in his stomach. Whether it's the heat or too much booze from the night before, something's rotten in his stomach. He knows it won't get better until it gets worse, but he keeps fighting. A player patted him. He told the referee about his assistant's anxiety, but then he threw up on the turf. Onlookers were sickened, and the audience applauded. The referee, however, wasn't so merciful. Instead of an arm, he floated a red card in the AI. Please get the linesman a barf bag after he puked again. Nowadays football matches lack full hysteria like the good old days of Ronaldinho and Maradona. Back then not everything was about goals, some jokes were added to the mix, and it's not necessarily from the players alone. If that doesn't flow well with you as a modern football fan, check out this evergreen Italian match between Inter Milan and the almighty AC Milan. This match was challenging and thrilling. AC Milan was down 1-0 after 30 minutes. You can see how Ronaldinho made a free kick that was deflected over the bar, but the referee made a call he didn't agree with, so Ronaldinho walked up to challenge him. The referee tried to walk away, but he wouldn't stop pursuing. Out of rage, he mistakenly issued a red card, and it all ended as a joke. 7. Proposal launch. What's the best thing you've seen before kickoff at a football game? A football match in Romania began with one of the most wonderful moments in football history. Minutes into the game, a linesman went on his knees in front of a female colleague and proposed. Married? Everyone was taken aback, including the other referees, the players, and the fans in the stand. Although it was a shocking and romantic moment, such a feat couldn't have been achieved in a single day. According to reports, these two have been on their dating spree for over 3 years, so everything the male referee needed was already set: love, willingness, and similarity of purpose. He only decided to stamp things with. 6th, in this video, a player was injured, so the game had to be paused. After the break, the referee consulted with his assistant about what had happened and what the next step should be. He then went into the crowd of players and gave one of them a red card. It wasn't clear why he had to float the card, but one of them didn't like it and challenged the official. The ref lit his face on fire, and soon the entire squad was chasing after him. 5th, a linesman was attacked by a bird on the pitch. Linesmen are one of football's most underappreciated officials. Because they're usually the villains behind the greatest disappointment for a team and their fans. Just when the ball is in the net, they raise their yellow flags in the air as a signal for bad news and offside. But it seems that the human fans of the audience are not the only ones putting them to blame. Some birds also like football, and this one did not appear to agree with this particular line. In the video, we witness how the angry bird harassed the linesman. The official tried to duck like a sportsman, but what is athleticism in the face of an angry bird? Round after round, the bird kept attacking with its pointed beak, and the assistant referee kept dodging. Eventually, he lost all hope and had to flee. It was as if the bird was telling him, next time, make the correct call. Amusing moment. Bibiana Steenhuis was raised as a footballer like her father. At age 15, she received a professional certificate in football officiating. By 2001, she was one of the greatest female referees in the world, according to UEFA. She's an outstanding referee and the first woman allowed in Germany's men's professional football league. In 2018, the German Football Association named her Referee of the Year. Despite these admirable achievements, Steenhuis has been the target of numerous amusing and contentious episodes in football history. It was a match between Hertha Berlin and Aachen in the German Second League. Steenhuis had just made a decision that favored one of the players. As he walked past her with joy, he applauded and patted him on the shoulder, but he forgot she was a woman. Cardiff's Craig Bellamy is no stranger to controversy. If he doesn't throw chairs at his managers, he'll transform his teammates into golf balls at the least brawl. In this daredevil attempt, we watch how the Welshman chose to do an astonishing act during a football match break. Since it being a hot afternoon, it wasn't surprising to see the Welshman and other participants swinging from a water bottle. The referee also came over to speak with one of the managers, but it was surprising to see how Bellamy dumped the bottle on the referee. This time, Bellamy had no cause. We assume he merely wanted the ref to cool down, and thankfully he saw the humor in it and didn't throw cards. Now for today's greatest pick. We often witness players hug and kiss supporters and loved ones on the field, but have you ever seen two referees do that? The Fernanda kiss. Oh yes, it's Fernanda again, and this time she spiced up the enjoyment with a fragrance of romance. In this match you can see a group of referees debating about their next choice on the game. It must have been a tough one seeing how many of them had to assemble at once. But look how they all matched in pairs, laughing at the slightest joke. At this point, they seemed to have agreed on what to do, and it was time to return to their various spots. Suddenly the fourth official, the main one with the whistle, turned around and kissed Fernanda Colombo. We thought it was a dirty joke, but seeing how she welcomed it with all love and joy, we knew it wasn't. We had to investigate since it was humorous and romantic, but the referee was her 2018 engaged husband. The selfie yellow card. October 2019 held the charity football match between Brazil and an Israeli veteran squad. It featured several Brazilian legends like Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, the Beto, Roberto Cafu, and lots more. Just to keep the list short, with such star players on the field, everyone was rolling with the flow as the second half began. Through passes here and there soon lifted the spirit of the game. As Brazilian legend Kaká dribbled down the field, the referee stopped the game. She stepped towards him, went to her pocket, and booked Kaká a yellow card for no cause. She went back to her pocket to pull more on the midfielder, who was surprised at the call. Which of the following situations do you think is the funniest? Have you ever caught a humorous moment on camera in your favorite sport? Football is ours, so let us know yours in the comments. I hope you had a good one and thanks for viewing.